I'm wandering around because I can't find this place. I am told it's the most hidden place in York, but I just think I've got a tip. Look here. This is where we're going. Jim Collis Fish and Chips. I think it's just round here. And yes, it is. Look, it's over there. Sir, cue the music. Oh, welcome back to Nikki's Nosh. And today I'm at Jim Collis's Fish and Chip shop. Now, this is truly a hidden gem. I've been inside. The ladies have said that they're quite happy for me to film. They've got a price list to kill for. And they said you should have come in last week because it was less. So they just put their prices up. Right? Now, we know what a price of fish and chips in York is. It's bordering just underneath £10. So let's go and find out what the prices are at Jim Collis's Fish and Chip shop. Come on. Oh, they're all hiding now. Look at those prices there. Fish and chips, £9. Small fish and chips, £5.90. Haddock cod, £8.60. Large haddock, £8. So if you had a large haddock and chips, I reckon it'd be coming in at just, it'd be £10.20. Large chips, cheesy chips, £3.70. Scampi, £4.80. Half chicken, £6.50. Fish cake, £1.30. Well, look at that there. And they've got the scampi as well. And they have a pineapple fritter. Well, I haven't had one of them. Do you use beef dripping? Yes. Yeah, okay, that's good, thank you. Do you happen to know what variety of potatoes you use? Sagitas, right. Oh, well, you're in good company. I know Drake's used Sagitas as well. Can I order then, please?
Yeah, you may.
Right, okay. Could I order then the standard haddock and chips?
Yeah.
£9. Could I have a portion of scampi? And could I have a pineapple fritter?
Yeah.
Please. I've not had a pineapple fritter ever. Those lads said that the gravy was great. Can I have a gravy as well, please? Now, how can I pay you? Do you take cards?
Yeah, we take cards.
Lovely, thank you very much. Oh, what about the peas? You steep them.
Yeah.
Portion of your mushy peas as well, please.
£17.10.
Well, that's really good. I bet it would be a lot more than that anywhere else. So can I pay you for that, please? £17.10.
And are
Marvellous.
you having them wrapped up?
If you could wrap them up, please, because I've just noticed something else that you do.
Do you want some scraps?
Oh, yes, I'll have it. But could I have them in a separate bag, please? Right, so that's gone through, has it?
That has. That's gone through. Do you want a receipt?
I'd like a receipt, please, yes. There's a claim it back, of course.
Yep, no worries. There you are.
Thank you very much, my darling.
Do you want a receipt off here as well?
Yes, please, if you don't mind, because it'll list it and then I can hold it up to the camera, you see. Because it'll have all the items on, won't it?
What it has is where your miscellaneous sale is,
yes.
That's scampi and that's your pineapple fritter. So you can always put an S and a...
Yeah. Okay. Right, well, I'll hold this up to the camera now, you see. Look. So haddock and chips, £9. The scampi is the £4.80, which is the first miscellaneous sales. The next one is £70, which is the pineapple fritter. And then the peas, obviously, £1.30. And it isn't curry, it is gravy at £1.30. That's £17.10. And you've got to see this, everybody. Look what they wrap it up in. Unfortunately, it's the Daily Mail, but I mean, yeah, it's far better to... Where do you get the newspapers from?
People bring them in.
People bring them in and they give them to you, right?
As long as it's got this on.
Yes, so you wrap it in there.
We'll wrap it in this first.
Right, okay.
So it gets wrapped in this.
Oh, so this is more decorative.
Yeah.
This is right. Okay.
This gets wrapped in this, then that, and then the newspaper.
And then the newspaper, which is the traditional, because you are a traditional fish and chip shop. How long have you been here then? 40 years. And is it your business then? What happened to Jim then?
He passed away last
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. But you've owned it for 40 years.
40 years this year.
And was it a fish and chip shop before? No. It was a butcher's. Oh, that's why all the tiles are here. Yes, but I say so many people have said to me how wonderful your fish and chips are, And I said, well, where are they? What's this street called? Saxon, right. I am deaf, actually.
Sorry.
So it's Saxon Place. Well, and that's the large fish there, is it? My.
Chips.
So both fish with chips, chicken nuggets with chips, and the 4 sausages with chips.
Look at that large fish. It's incredible, isn't it? Right, well, listen, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Welcome back to Nosh Manor. Of course, I'm Nikki. Right, we're outside for the first time since 2024 because I've been to the Jim Collis's Fish and Chip shop in Saxon Place, which is just off Dodsworth Avenue. Difficult to find unless you know what you're looking for, but still. So what we've ordered is a standard fish and chips. Now, you won't believe the price of this standard fish and chips. £9 total, end of. £9 for a complete fish and chips. I also asked them for their mushy peas because they make the mushy peas themselves. There were some young lads who were in before me, and I said, do you like the gravy? He said, oh, it's absolutely lovely. So I've got some gravy for the first time. I haven't bought the curry sauce because curry sauce is curry sauce. It'll come from 2 or 3 places, and it'll mostly be powder wherever you buy it from. They're certainly not making it from first principles. And look, it comes all in paper. Well, I say it's not all in paper. Actually, it's the outer is in paper, but you've still got the standard wrap underneath here. So let's bring the camera in close because you don't want to see my ugly mush. And I've got a knife and I've got a fork, and we're going to have a little look at what we've got here. But I'm quite excited. I mean, they've been going for 40 years, and unfortunately Jim died last year, and it would have been their 40th anniversary this year of opening the fish and chip shop in Saxon Place. It was a butcher's before that. The fish and chips is here. Beef dripping. Now, this is a standard fish and chips. Look at this. Now, I'm going to try and tip it and put it on the plate without damaging anything, without spilling anything. You get a massive amount of chips. I should have eaten them out of the paper, shouldn't I? Really? And these chips are absolutely gorgeous. Sagita is the variant of potatoes, which is an exceptionally good variety for chipping. And look at this fish. It's nice, isn't it? Let's have a little taste. This is really good. Crisp batter, skin on the bottom as well, how I like it. I'm really enjoying this fish. Lovely flavour. And the batter, I like skin on. This fish, give it a go. Well, I got some to put salt and vinegar on, but these chips are nice. I don't like them too crisp. They're just right. Okay, absolutely just right. I also got, but I just asked for a small portion of scraps. And I think we've got the scraps in here. Oh no, this is interesting. Now, this is a pineapple fritter. This obviously is fried. Obviously it's a tin pineapple, but I'm going to try it. That really adds lovely sweetness to everything. Right, and saying that was 70p. So that's that one out the way. I'm really quite thirsty. Lovely crisp batter, beautiful butter. And when I came out of the shop, it was so hot. The wrap was so hot that I couldn't actually hold it. But you can tell it's March because everything's getting a little bit cold. Let's see what else we got. Oh yes, we got the prawns. The prawns, they call them scampi, don't they? And here's the scampi. I've had scampi before. Now they said they give you 8 pieces of scampi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's 8 pieces of scampi. Now, obviously, these are bought in, these scampis. But whenever I've had them, they've been overcooked. And these are just right. Absolutely just right. No, look at the meat that you've got in there. Beautiful. Well, I like those. All my papers are blowing away. The little lad said the gravy was great, so I bought some gravy. £1.30. So not £1.30 for gravy, but let's have a little look. I've got a spoon here, and it looks to me like there's pieces in it, which suggests that they've made it themselves. Now I'm going to pour a little bit on this end here. Whoa! Look at the colour of that gravy. Now it's not ultra thick. However, let's try the gravy. Now, of course, Yorkshire people really love gravy. That's okay. I think you can taste the gravy browning in it. I don't normally have gravy with my fish and chips. And in fact, I think this is the first time I've had gravy with my fish and chips. No. Nice though this gravy is, I don't think I will be having gravy with my fish and chips again. It's just I don't feel it goes well together. And that said, you might say, well, Nikki, you've got a pineapple fritter there. But for some reason, the sweetness of the pineapple fritter works. They've done these £4.80, these scampi. They've done those really lovely. And they taste with the sea. Lovely pieces of scampi. They know what they're doing. And these were only £4.50 last week. They just put the price up to £4.80. And I saw them, some little lads came in and they probably only had a few pennies in their pockets. How much is chips with some gravy? And the ladies give him, they sold them chips and gravy, and I'm sure they gave him a discount. That's beautiful. Because round there's obviously, the people who live around there are not rolling in money. They also steep their mushy peas. Now, as you know, I'm not a great fan of mushy peas. Let's have a go and give them a taste. Now, they steep their own, and maybe add some bits and pieces to it, but we'll see. They are good. They're lovely. They taste more of garden peas than marrowfat, which pleases me no end. Lovely fresh pea flavour, and not that sort of dry, almost dust-like flavour of some of these tinned ones. But these are made on the premises. I've been told off for saying homemade, because of course they're not homemade. Well, actually, I think that lady lives above the shop, so you could honestly say that it was homemade. Those peas are nice. Now, let's drip some of these. I prefer to eat these on their own. They don't do their own tartar sauce. They are a traditional fish and chip shop, and one wouldn't really expect them to. It's only the fancier fish and chip shops that make their own. A lot of people don't like tartar sauce. I don't think my mother and father would even know what tartar sauce was. Let's not go into the fact that they were heathens. The total for all of this was £17.10. Now, if I hadn't have had the gravy, I'd have knocked another £1.10 or £1.30 off for the gravy. I'd have kept the mushy peas, the chips. Well, there are enough chips here for me to have for my meal tomorrow, and I will save these. Exceptionally good. And this fish is absolutely delicious. Really good. So that was my first alfresco meal of 2025. This scampi, 8 pieces of scampi, are the best taste I've had. Best ones I've had. Not overcooked. The heat's come through to the fish. The amount of fish on here was good. Well, it's not fish really, it's crustacean, isn't it? Or are they crustaceans? Are prawns crustaceans? I think they are. I've got a plate of chips. I'm going to eat all the fish now, and then I've got a plate of chips which I'm going to have tomorrow. I've actually got some Bassa fish fillets which I got frozen from Lidl yesterday, and I'll probably have those. Bassa is a good fish, and I'm going to be giving that a go as well. I won't be recording it though. That was Collis's Fish and Chip Shop in Saxon Place, just off Dodsworth Avenue in York. At £9 for fish and chips, that is the cheapest I've found in York. The quality was there. Beautiful piece of fish, good size, cooked superbly well, skin on, which I really liked. A good portion of chips. The batter was good, it was crisp. The chips, lovely, and I'm going to be looking forward to eating the rest of the chips tomorrow. I'm going to put these into the fridge overnight, and then I'll heat them at 180 degrees for 5 minutes in my high sapiente air fryer oven. There's a little bit of mushy peas left over, and I'll put those in the fridge as well. These were good mushy peas, made superbly well. How can you get mushy peas wrong? Well, people do get mushy peas wrong. I remember Gary of Gary Eats had some mushy peas from a Rick Stein place just recently, and they were appalling, so much so he took them back. So you can get them wrong. Collis got it right. That's a great success. And I don't like mushy peas. I always say I don't like mushy peas, but I'm beginning to like them. But I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And these were good. So we had good those. The gravy, no, is the word. I've never had gravy on my fish and chips, and I will not be having it anymore. The gravy was okay, forgive me, but I don't think gravy goes with fish and chips. I have in my head what goes with gravy, and that's beef and pork and what have you. So this sort of is, I'm neutral on this one. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good, I'm just neutral on it because I don't want to have gravy on my fish and chips ever again. And of course I don't have curry. Oh, the lights are coming on because it's getting dark. Oh, I've got some side lights. 40 years, it's a long time. They're open every day except for Mondays and Sundays. I'll put the links in the description. They've got Facebook and they've got Google. I'm really happy with what I've had as my evening meal. Obviously I don't live too far away from that fish and chip shop, but they got here and everything was hot. The fact that I stupidly decided to sit outside is my mistake, nothing else. But I thought I'd sit out because obviously my very first video review was of a fish and chip shop. It was of the Bluefin. When I first started, I thought I was going to review ready meals and do some cooking. And I then did this one video, Bluefin, and I came home and I ate my fish and chips. I got 10 times the views, and you wouldn't believe how much it did for my confidence and my spirits. And that wasn't long ago. Therefore, I made the decision to just concentrate on doing cafe, restaurant, takeaway type food reviews. And so there we are. That's why I'm here again. It's sort of it's sort of turning full circle. First time sitting outside here, and I think you might. I'll put a link. Maybe I'll put a link into that Bluefin video, and I hope you would think that I've improved my presentation skills since then. But who can say? Who can tell? By this time that it goes out, it may well be that we have got the 1,000 subscribers. And of course, needless to say, once we have a target of 1,000 subscribers and we've ticked that off, I'll be wanting to go for 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, because that's me. I'm never really happy. I always want to go to the next level. It's getting dark. That's me sorted for this video. So I've really enjoyed this food. Will I be going back there? Yeah, I think I will. I really quite enjoyed going there. I thought I liked the people. I certainly liked the way they handled the customers, and I really enjoyed the food. The fact that they were cheaper than anywhere else I've been to is a bonus. But the important thing is we want food that we can enjoy and we can savour. And I think we found that with Tom Collis Fish and Chips. And so, what do we do? Now, there's more room on this side, so what I'm going to do is I'll put all the links for that fish and chip shop in the description. So what am I going to give it? Well, the whole meal was excellent, and it was a superb price as well. So it's a 9 out of 10. Will I go back there? Yeah, I will. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. It's a little bit out of the way to find, but I think you'd be able to find it and be worth finding. Does it get Nikki's nod? Well, see if I can get it from over there. No, it won't come. Will it come from up there? It might do. Get down, get down. Oh, and there it is. Oh, and it's lit up as well. Right, so yes, it does get Nikki's nod. So so there we have it. Right, so I'm going to send it back now. Off you go, and it's gone. Now I've got to obviously edit that. So if you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed eating this food, please like and subscribe, please comment, and also please share. It'd be nice if you shared it with some of your buddies. That means that more people get to know of Nikki's Nosh, and therefore we might be able to get to 2,000 subscribers faster than we're taking to get to 1,000. I'll be back very, very soon. So until then, from me, Nikki at Nikki's Nosh, cheers, me dears.
Help Nikki's Nosh to grow. Subscribe and ring that bell to know what's coming next, so don't delay. Like, comment and share, let's do it today.